What's up? This is SheGoHard Radio, and we are live in SheGoHard Studios with Miss Pink Pussy in the building. How are you doing today?
How are you? I'm good.
Man, I am good, and we thank you for coming on the show. I'm glad to have you here. And this is, of course, the Grind Hustle Stack podcast, and you are a female entrepreneur that's out there on the grind, that's hustling, and that's stacking your bread. So we check you out. And we love everything that you have going on. So first we want to talk about Pink Pussy Couture. Tell us about your brand and what you have going on with your brand.
Okay, so basically my brand was created about 3 years ago. And it was basically created because I had a few things on within myself. I was self-conscious about certain things on my body, specifically my pussy. I just felt like it was just too big. It needed I needed some work done on it. And I talked to a friend, and he was just like, you better embrace that thing, you know what I'm saying? And when he said that, that kind of made me feel like, okay, I just need to start embracing everything about myself, just embracing my flaws. And that was actually the first slogan for my brand, Embrace the Pussy. And then from there, I just started studying the vagina. I started getting into vaginal health, as far as like yoni steams and things of that nature. I started getting into self-care and like loving on yourself, masturbation, and teaching that. So it's just basically, the brand is a no judgment brand to empower women to love your body, love yourself, regardless of what people say, and just keep doing what you do and just loving on yourself. Because when you love yourself, it don't fucking matter but what nobody thinks of you. You're gonna push and you're gonna strive and you gonna do whatever you need to do to make sure you're good.
Absolutely. I think that is absolutely great, because more women need to embrace what they feel is a flaw.
Right.
You know, we all have things about ourselves that we feel we don't like, or, you know, we're insecure about. So to overcome that and embrace everything about yourself is definitely a blessing.
And it's definitely fulfilling, because when I get those messages from women saying, you know, you encourage me to do this, you encourage me to wear this crop top, you encourage me to take this picture, and it's just very fulfilling, and it's a warm feeling.
Yes. So you have a lot going on. You're not just a boutique owner. You're in entertainment. You have your artwork. You have collabs. You have a lot going on. How is it easy to juggle being a multitasker or having different things going on with your brand?
It's not easy, and the reason why I say it's not easy, because it's just me.
Okay.
So I kind of do everything. I do the content, I do the designs for the brand, I do 9 times out of 10 when I'm doing the photo shoots, it's just me getting the girls, getting things together. And then when I'm like, I model sometimes for the brand, because sometimes, you know, you have it where people don't show up for you, so I have to step in and I have to model, and it's a lot. It's not easy, but like I said, like when it's something you really want to do and you really believe in, you won't even kind of like notice that, right, until you're finally laying in your bed like, oh my God, today was a long day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you won't even notice that you've been doing so much, and then when you get in your bed, you're like,
wow, I did this much.
I did a lot today. Yeah. So it's a lot, but you know, I love what I do.
Absolutely. I mean, and it's empowering. The pussy is powerful.
Right.
And when a woman knows and understands the power in the P,
right,
it brings you to a whole new level. Look, I got chill bumps and it's hot in here. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But again, embracing yourself means a lot. And you brought up masturbation. A lot of women are shameful of masturbation. What do you think about that?
I feel like it's nothing to be ashamed about. I mean, I heard this saying, and it just always sticks with me. Like, when it comes to certain things, I'm just like, look, I can't even fuck with you if you don't fuck with yourself. And I feel like you need to be in tune with your body, so you can teach your partner, hey, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know what you like, or you're not able to please yourself, how are you going to teach somebody else to please you?
Absolutely.
That's just, it makes no sense. So I feel like there's nothing wrong with masturbation. I even do manifestation through masturbation. I taught that, where basically, like when you're manifesting, while you're masturbating, when you're about to hit your climax, start speaking the things that you want. Like, I want more customers, I want more money, I want this, I want more peace, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of helps you manifest those things that you want in life.
Yeah, because you're releasing energy.
Right. It's an energy thing. Like, people just, like, when I'm around people, I'm getting chills now too, and I feel their vibe, because like I'm real big on the vibe. And like a lot of people don't know, but I do suffer from bipolar disorder. I suffer from ADHD and PTSD because I was in the military.
Okay.
So, and I did go to war, so that kind of like I kind of suffered with those things. So basically I was on medication for a long time.
Yeah.
And when I took the medication, it wouldn't do nothing but have me zombified. I couldn't create. I couldn't do anything. And I started with meditation. I started with yoga. I started with like doing like spiritual rituals and spiritual baths and stuff, just to kind of keep me grounded. And that's how I learned about manifestation through masturbation. And I just want to tell women, like, there's nothing wrong with getting in tune with yourself. Right? Nothing wrong with that.
Wow. Since this is something that you practice, are there things that you have manifested through it?
Honestly, like I did manifest like more customers.
Okay.
One time, and it's just like sometimes I just want to manifest happiness and peace. You know what I'm saying? Just to be at peace with myself. And girl, it's like when you do it and you're really serious about it, you can manifest some good things when you do
I mean, it sounds good, because if you're manifesting something, like I can see myself doing it and like, yes, I want this.
Right.
You know, so yeah, I can absolutely feel that. So with that being said, on your you have a couture line.
Yes.
What type of items can we purchase?
Okay, so Pink Pussy Couture has attitude tees with like some of the best pussy empowerment slogans. We got My Pussy Don't Pop For You, Stop Policing My Pussy. So you'll find things like that. Also, I'm dropping a bandana collection because I'm getting more into cut and sew pieces, so I can bring y'all like some sexy stuff to wear instead of like just tees all the time. So I'm coming out with a bandana collection. I'm coming out with a swimsuit collection. I mean, the way I put it together is going to be like a swimsuit collection, but it's going to be like urban, kind of like hip-hop thingy. So I think that's going to be bomb whenever I do drop it. You can find hats. You can find book bags. You can just find you can find my pussy keychains on there. So I think I got one on my key. That's what it look like.
Okay. Yes.
So that's like the kind of stuff you can find on my website within the brand, and you can also find tips on self-love. You can find tips on yoni steams and stuff like that. You can find just empowerment videos of me talking about my own past, my own experiences, and how I brought myself up out of it. You can find videos of me meditation, because I kind of walk people through meditation, yoga. Sometimes I do pole meditation, is when I get on my strip pole and I just meditate when I'm swinging.
So is this on your YouTube?
It's you can actually find it on my Instagram. Okay. But I'm gonna transfer everything to my YouTube as well. Okay. So yeah, but right now it's currently on my Instagram. Yeah, you just find a whole lot of stuff on my page that's empowering, because on my page we don't. If anybody downs or talks less than to anybody on my page, you get blocked, because I don't. But yeah, those are the kind of things you can find within the brand. And you can also find, I model a little bit here and there, so you know, you'll see like some of my portfolio pictures. And I also am getting back into music, so I'm going to be dropping my single real soon called Self Love, so you can find that within the brand. I do a lot.
So are there any people that you're working with that you feel like is helping you build your brand?
Yeah, actually when I was in New York a couple weeks ago, I met a lady who's helping me as far as like getting my brand out there to more people. Now that I'm associated with SheGoHard Inc., hopefully I can work with you guys as well.
Yes.
And you know, and then other than that, it's just me. But I do meet a lot of people who support the brand. I do meet a lot of people when opportunities come about. They do, you know, let me in the loop, and for me to meet new people. So, but yeah, other than that, it's me and a couple more people.
Okay, cool. So, how does it feel to have people know your brand and support your brand?
It feels really, really good. Quick story. I went to Atlanta to Slutty Vegan, and when you go on to Slutty Vegan, you can like, they shout out you or your brand or whatever, and I told the guy to shout my brand out, and when I did, one of the girls ran up to the front and was like, "Oh, I know your brand, I follow you." And I was like, and it felt really good when people know my brand and they know the message and they, you know, they show support. It feels really, really good, and it makes me go even harder in what I'm doing. So yeah.
Okay, so where do you see your brand and yourself within the next year?
Within next year, honestly, I want to see Pink Pussy on TV show placement, like Insecure. You know how like people have those tees, like those statement tees? I would really like to see my brand in that. I would really like to see my brand just, you know, out there in front of more faces, have more ambassadors. Also, I just would like to see the brand. Oh, and I would really love to see Tiana Taylor in my brand. That's one of my goals. Like, that's one of my
Absolutely.
goals.
I can see her wearing the tees and really just supporting it. Yeah.
So I can really see it just out there on people getting the message, people not being ashamed of who they are and not trying to people please, just basically trying to please yourself and trying to uplift yourself and take yourself to the next level. So I just would really like to be out there encouraging more women.
How do you feel about your brand and being broadcast on a television show and being in newspaper articles?
It's a really good feeling. When I did the TV show, I was just ecstatic. I was happy that somebody saw what I saw in my brand. They didn't just see the word pussy. They saw the meaning behind the brand, and it really made me feel good to be able to share the knowledge that I had to other people and to basically the world, because a lot of people saw that.
So, with that being said, women empowerment means a lot in this day and age. Do you plan on being that type of outlet that women can come to if they need, you know, support or guidance in trauma or anything like that?
Of course, I would love to get into that path because I've been through a lot of things as a kid, and I can relate. A lot of women can relate to me, and I can relate to a lot of women as far as like childhood trauma and relationship trauma. So I feel like I could really go into that avenue and help a lot of women, and they'll have a safe space to vent and talk about their problems and communicate with somebody who's been through what they've been through. Because I feel like you can't really, if a person hasn't kind of been through what you've been through, it'll be hard for them to relate. So I just feel like because I've been through a lot, I can relate to a lot of women and I can help a lot of women. So.
Well, we definitely thank you and appreciate you for even being that outlet and inspiring so many. Do you get a lot of people on social media, or have a lot of people, since you started your brand, contact you and tell you how you've helped them?
Yes, I do. And when I get those messages, it's like very fulfilling. I've even gotten messages from men who like take some of the information I put out there as far as like vaginal health and stuff. I've had a couple of men whose girlfriends weren't, and they were kind of scared to tell them, and I would kind of give them a script of how to bring it up, how to tell them, and give them the solution, because don't bash a woman because there could be something wrong. And I just kind of like coach them on ways to talk to their girlfriend and be respectful about it, and then offer a solution so it won't feel like he's judging her or trying to bash her. So yeah.
So what type of products do you offer? Products, or you recommend products for women that help them with pussy health?
Of course. There's 2 companies, or 3, that I always recommend. It's called Snapback Kitty. It's one company. They offer yoni steams. They offer organic pads. They offer yoni pearls. She offers a lot of information on vaginal health. Another one is called Authentic Vibrations. She offers a yoni wash, because it's always good to use something natural down there. So she offers this yoni wash, which is good for cleaning the vagina. And another one is Fem Magic. She offers this thing called Kuchiwa, and it's good. It helps with keeping it right down there, keeping the pH balance on, because that's another important thing, keeping your pH balance at the right levels. So those are 3 companies, but there's so many out there, and I'm actually about to get into that field a little bit. I'm going to do my own yoni steams and yoni oil, so be on the lookout for that as well. And yeah, so it's a lot of companies out there though that can give you a lot of information on how to keep your vagina right.
So tell us about the pussy prints. I mean, we've been on the website, so I'm looking at it, and it's just pussy all over the phone, right?
Yeah.
Or all over the chair, all over. Pussy everywhere, okay? But tell us where we can shop pussy prints.
Okay. So basically, my website is www.ppk.design. So yeah, you go on my website and you'll see a whole bunch of pussy. And the reason why I chose that as my symbol or as my logo is because if the brand is going to be about pussy, the logo has to have pussy.